Andrew Springer is here, and when he's here, we talk about Drake Homes, one of the great builders in our metro, boutique builder, family business. Nice to see you, Andrew.
Likewise, thanks for having me on.
Congratulations on a great year, by the way.
Thank you.
I know you're off and rolling, busy in 2020. Our neighborhood is Silkwood Crossing. This is Urbandale in the Waukee School District, right?
Correct, yep, one of the lowest tax bases in the metro.
Good spot, yep. And of course, property values out there, wonderful. And when you work with a company like Drake, I want to talk about this because style and the plans and the ideas that they have kind of, they just dance and they kind of hit you right in the face. But we want to talk about what's behind the walls today a little bit.
Yeah, so you talk behind the walls, I'd even say under the floors, I think is really important for, what kind of sets them apart. We start with, the exterior, hardy plank siding. It's going to last you a long time, low maintenance. Behind that, you have the zip system, sheathing, weatherproof, soundproof. Everybody loves a quiet home. The Advantech subfloor. So they're going to screw down the subfloor versus nailing. It creates, it eliminates the squeaks, if you will. And they got these big giant windows like we see here too, energy
Beautiful
efficient.
Windows,
yeah, and energy efficient still, and not lots of natural light, blown-in insulation in the walls, and very very cool. Lots of room. We're looking at the Atomic Ranch plan here. It's patent pending design.
Wow.
So it's very versatile plan. You can build it on flat lot, daylight, or walkout without having to move stuff around. Dashing Drake, couple of plans out there as well. Everything from 430 on up to 470. Although I will say on their Atomic Ranch plan, they price that to sell in the winter, and so we do have that winter pricing on that coming to an end after
Probably
February.
Go away.
So
sure.
those prices will go up. Take advantage before they do.
But while we're talking price, the rates just could not be any better. Historic low rates. So never been a better time.
No, I mean you're looking at probably $40,000 to $50,000 more in buying power than where it was a year ago.
Absolutely. So again, the neighborhood is Silkwood Crossing, Urbandale, where property values are wonderful. Waukee schools being requested. 4 ranches that are just spectacular from Drake Homes that you can see today with Andrew Springer. Coffee and donuts.
I'll have coffee and donuts.
I'll be over.
So come enjoy.
Well, we could talk a half hour about these homes. And several opens around the metro, including over in Pleasant Hill.
Pleasant Hill, West Des Moines, and then, of course, Urbandale.
Exactly. So stop and see Andrew Springer, one of the real dynamic young pros with Iowa Realty, working closely with Drake Homes at Silkwood Crossing in Urbandale. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tell the company hi for me. I will. You bet. Iowa Title, real estate, legal, and lending institutions served by Iowa Title in Polk, Dallas, Warren, Lynn, and Scott counties. They're part of the team at Iowa Realty. Remember the name, Iowa Title. And coming up, we go to the other side of the metro to Altoona. Ted Grove will be here with Savannah Homes. Stay with us.
Iowa Realty has more than 700 realtors statewide. Visit iowarealty.com and find a dedicated professional to help you list and sell your home.
Now we go to the east side of the metro, and the growth, of course, is all over the metro these days, but this is Altoona, and the name of the neighborhood is Country Cove Park. We're going to feature Savannah Homes, one of the great builders with darn near half a century of experience. Ted Grove is here. He and his father have done great work both on the marketing side and the building side for a long time with this company.
Yes, sir, we have. Thank you.
Great to see you. Before we go to nuts and bolts here, we should mention the Integrity Award from the Better Business Bureau that your father won just recently.
Yeah, last year the Better Business Bureau awarded him with the Torch Award for Business Ethics, and from my understanding, it's one of their most prestigious awards, so he's certainly very proud of that.
Kind of tells you a lot about Savannah Homes right there, and of course both Ted's great guys and good to work with. A lot of growth in Altoona. We have tax abatement, we have great schools at Southeast Polk, the bypass, entertainment, and a great family atmosphere too in this neighborhood.
It really is. Altoona is certainly growing, and It seems to me, having a development out there, obviously I'm out there at least once a week, if not more than that, but it seems to me that every time I open my eyes and focus my eyes in a different direction, something else has been built.
Oh, yeah.
You know, whether it's the new movie theater or, you know, you can go down the list, but at the same time, it still has the feel of a small community.
Yeah, and the bypass into the city is a breeze, or any direction you want to go. I want to mention consistent crews and superintendent with your father over the years. You know, that has to make a difference, because you're not farming this work out to a variety of people. He knows who his people are.
No, he does, and I think it's definitely a selling point for Savannah Homes. His superintendent is one of 2 female superintendents in the state of Iowa.
Wow.
She's been with him for 35 years. His business plan this year calls to build 35 homes, and with that, he uses 1, maximum 2 crews per stage of construction, which not only myself, but buyers out there are seeing translates into quality, not only quality, but consistency.
It has to, absolutely. Yeah. So inventory-wise, we're seeing a ranch here, I believe it's a ranch, at 241.9?
236.9.
236.9. Now,
yes.
That ought to get some eyes open about price point being a huge factor here too.
Well, it really is. New construction at 236.9, a little over 1,300 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. But new construction under 237, you know, 236.9 is almost unheard of in the metro.
Oh yeah.
Tack onto that a 5-year tax abatement. Tack onto that some incentives from using our preferred lender. Tack onto that extraordinary interest rates right now. And new construction is still affordable.
I don't know if there could be a better time to buy. That's a blanket statement I'm willing to make. 3 ranches and a 2-story, ready to go, as low as 236.9, nothing more than 241.9. Home sites as well. Exciting new things happening soon in West Des Moines with Savannah Homes. So a lot of good stuff to talk about. This is one of the builders you can trust and feel good about. And open house this afternoon, 1 to 4, again at Country Cove Park. Savannah Homes. Remember the name. Thanks, Ted.
Thank you, Mike.
Yep. And I want to mention our Iowa Realty Weekly. We have our own section of the Sunday Register. You'll find builder ads, you'll find hot new listings, great Iowa homes, and much more in the Sunday Register every week. And coming up, stay with us. MJ Custom Homes is the builder. Sharon Rooney will be here to talk about this week's great Iowa home.
According to Go Banking, Des Moines is the number 8 city in America for a balance between work and life.
Our great Iowa home feature today is by one of the fine custom home builders in the metro, MJ Custom Homes. An Urbandale address in the Waukee School District, absolutely loaded and a really good price. And Sharon Rooney from Iowa Realty is here to tell me all about it.
Thank you, Mike.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Well, this is fun, and I know how high you are on this builder.
Yeah, he does an amazing job, and he supervises his own construction, and he's there every day.
And I've seen him do Tuscany. I've seen him do traditional. This has got a contemporary flair, and he nails it. He really does.
Thank you. I think so too. Yeah.
Well, tell me about the neighborhood and give me some nuts and bolts.
Okay, Mike, this is in Waterford Creek South. It's at the end of a cul-de-sac on 0.45 acres backing to trees.
Nice.
It's getting a lot of attention right now, and it has just lovely finishes.
So somebody new to the metro, this is Urbandale address, Waukee schools, and that's a great combination.
It sure is. And we have Anderson 400 series windows, top of the line. It's so well built, it's beautiful, has almost 2,000 square feet of finish on the main floor.
It's a walkout 4-bedroom ranch on the cul-de-sac. And give me a little play-by-play. I love these big windows.
Huge windows, and there's a covered deck. So everything takes advantage of the private, beautiful view out back. Of course, right now the leaves are not on the trees, but it's
prettier
still
soon. Very soon.
Very soon it'll be very pretty. So this is a beautiful kitchen with a lot of cabinetry and a walk-in pantry, beautiful wall ovens, gas range. Everything that you would expect in a high-end home is here.
Yeah, the detail work is truly amazing. Office plus the 4 bedrooms.
Right, right. The master walks out to the deck also, so you kind of feel like you're on vacation. And that's a master closet, built-ins, you name it, it's there. His and hers vanities too.
We're going to go downstairs in a moment to a big, beautiful lower level. 2 fireplaces here and a wet bar downstairs.
Yes, yes, very nice. Everything that you can imagine. Downstairs is 1,600 square feet of finished too. That's the office on the main, and we're still on the main. So here's another thing. The mudroom and laundry room are separate, and people really appreciate that.
Sure.
Now we're in the walkout lower level.
Yeah.
So this is just a great space, great family relaxation. And there's the bar that you were talking about. There's a hidden room. You can see now the door is open. 2 more bedrooms down and a full bath, and just takes full advantage of the square footage. This home also has passive radon mitigation, which a lot of people really appreciate.
Yes.
And spray foam icing in the rim joists and other cantilevered areas, important areas of the home.
You know, the jumbo rates could not be any better if you're not a cash buyer. What a great time to buy a luxury home. We don't want to do GPS because you might get lost.
You know, GPS doesn't work very well out here, but I will be there from 2 to 4.
Excellent. If you just joined us, Waterford Creek South in Urbandale, Waukee School District. MJ Custom Homes is the builder. Fantastic ranch priced at
$540.
$540. Good stuff. Thanks for coming by and good luck with it.
Okay, thanks,
All right.
Mike.
Want to mention you can see more great Iowa homes at iowarealty.com and in the Sunday Register. Waukee is next on the Home Show. Scott Steelman from Iowa Realty will be here. Stay with us.
Decorating for your loft or any space offers you more freedom than ever before. At The Elements, our design team can help you inject just the right amount of attitude, so you're on a budget. Break out your fun, funky ideas. We think you'll like the price and the quality. Maybe all you need are some cool throw pillows and a great piece of art. Ask about our risk-free house call service. Visit elementsbyKsorby.com in Storm Lake and in the district at Prairie Trail in Ankeny. We're anything but ordinary.
All right, Scott Steelman is here, and we're going to talk about really an exceptional home. Best of Show won every single possible award at Home Show Expo, and I don't know if that's ever happened.
I don't think it has. They didn't go back and look at the history books, but they were awfully impressed with this year.
And we need to make sure people understand these judges were out of state, out of market people.
That's correct.
There was no possible inside game being played here. This home just cleaned up.
That's right, it did.
Yeah.
This was Johnston Construction, and Dan Johnson and his family are known now for their customization. They are building homes in the kind of the 4-county area, if you will. Primarily one of a kind. A lot of these homes that he's developed and are building for families, they're things that we'll never see on the show, but they definitely have aspirations from this one.
Well, I was going to say, they have benefited by several custom projects based on what people saw in this home.
That
But
is
this
true.
home itself, the big winner, is still available.
That's true. It is
Wow.
available.
Wow. Well, let's get into some nuts and bolts, and we've got some great video of this ranch by Johnston Construction at Daybreak. That's
Daybreak.
a Waukee address.
That's right. We are south of Waukee. 6th Avenue is the street in Waukee. It turns into Ute as you come south of town.
Mm-hmm.
This is in an area called the Reserve at Daybreak, and this was the site of last year's show. We were very blessed. Dan and his contractors and trades were able to produce this house in about 5.5 months, and then they were able to detail it to the nines. As you can see, everything
my,
is just
yes.
quite ornate.
And of course, you're surrounded by wonderful home show type houses.
There were some wonderful homes, are some being built. Again, this property, the Daybreak, the Reserve at Daybreak, he sold several lots, and there's some wonderful properties being built as neighbors.
5 minutes to the Triangle, downtown Waukee, a couple of minutes to I-80, 8 minutes maybe to Jordan Creek, I'm guessing.
I would correct, yep. I would
Wonderful
agree.
spot, 20 minutes downtown from here, and yet you feel like you're in the country.
That's true. We have views of downtown actually from the back deck. You can see the skyline, believe it
Wow.
or not. Yeah.
Well, this is pure luxury, and never been a better time, I think, Scott, to buy a luxury home. These jumbo rates, if you're not a cash buyer, they're amazing.
That's true. Jumbo rates, we would love to work with Home Services on a prospect for home loan on this property that they would bend over backwards for a jumbo right now.
So nuts and bolts, 4 bedrooms, 5 baths, big oversized triple garage, walkout lower level, and just quality everywhere you look and style.
Right. This was sort of that inspirational of the modern farmhouse, but it does have a lot of modern tends to it, or trends, if you will.
Now, you're not going to be open this afternoon, but you told me you'd be available basically all afternoon. Scott's at our Jordan Grove, Iowa Realty office. Give him a call if you'd like to have a closer look at this incredible ranch that won every single award at Home Show. And again, I'm not sure it's ever happened. Price is?
We're at $725,000.
Okay, pretty special. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Site Selection ranks Des Moines as the number 3 top market in the U.S. for opportunity employment share.
Norwalk, next stop on the Home Show, and chatting before going on camera with Kate Schaefer and Nick Scarr. This is the hot spot right now, one of them certainly. Kate and Nick are here to talk about Norwalk and Tanzanite Homes. Nice to see you two.
Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Mike.
Nick, let's start with you. The growth is amazing. New manufacturing, new retail, the schools are popping. It's coming fast.
Plenty of good things coming there. It still has that small city kind of urban rural feel though.
Right.
Michael Foods has went in. Hy-Vee's breaking their Fast and Fresh store. Starbucks is coming. A lot of new growth and development. Among that, the parks, the golf courses, the schools, just a great community.
I think 9 golf courses, or 8 or 9 golf courses within a few miles of Norwalk. So if you're a golfer, it's great. The schools, tax abatement. Talk a little bit more about Norwalk, Kate.
Norwalk is just a great community. Like Nick said, a lot of manufacturing plants coming, a lot of businesses, a lot of growth. They've seen 20% growth in the last 5 years.
Wow.
So, yep.
And I think you're talking 5 or 6 minutes to the airport, 10 minutes downtown, probably a 20-minute drive tops to be parked and at the Jordan Creek Town Center. So pretty nice spot from which to commute. Let's find out what's out there, Nick, in terms of inventory today.
Yep, one of our homes that we're featuring today is on Orchard Hills Drive. It's just getting done. It's listed at $269,900. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, walkout. One of the lower price ranch homes that you'll find there, but it's packed with amenities, the zip system, the Advantech, the quartz countertops, the LVP throughout the home. Again, this one's listed at $269,900, just getting done. We've got 2 other homes in the same area, a little bit larger, 3-car garages, range from $318,000 to $340,000 out there. And, Tanzanite, they're doing a lot of different levels of homes with people to make it affordable for everybody. So we have homes that'll be coming in Norwalk from $230,000 well up to the $1 million range down there.
Well, and of course, just to differentiate, Tanzanite, more of a market home for the most part. The design center might be a real time saver and money saver for you. And then KRM, big sister, if you will, with those $1 million homes, and anything over maybe $500,000 probably is a KRM. But you don't sacrifice the materials, the craftsmanship, the quality. You might just squeeze down square footage a bit to get a $269,900, which is a great price in today's world.
Correct. Same subcontractors, same furnace systems, same building structure itself, same vendors. So just a more of streamlined process and how involved you want to be with that building process, or if you just would like to make a few selections or go to the full-blown custom.
The park, the schools nearby, this is just a great spot in Norwalk if you just joined us. Orchard Hills, our featured neighborhood. And they're arguing about who's going to be there for open house. Somebody will this afternoon. Some help with closing costs from home services. And Kate, give me put the lid on Norwalk for us here with your description.
Will do. Norwalk is #1 in safety, award-winning education, best in recreation. There's plenty of fun in Norwalk.
Sounds good. All right. Open house, as I said, with one of these 2 this afternoon, Orchard Hills in Norwalk. Thanks for being with me.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Mike.
Mike.
I want to mention Home Services Insurance. They're part of a national network with great solutions for auto, home, and umbrella. They are proud of their long-term relationships, and they're part of the Iowa Realty team, Home Services Insurance. And coming up, we go to Waukee next on the Home Show with Sachi Kalra and Destination Homes. Stay with us.
Feel the difference the moment you step in the door. The ambiance, authentic, eclectic, compelling. We love the mix. Timeless designs from formal to funky. At The Elements, we want your space to feel like you. Our design team can help you choose a fabric, find the perfect sofa, or transform your entire home. Ask about our risk-free house call service. Visit elementsbyksorby.com in Storm Lake and in the district at Prairie Trail in Ankeny. We're anything but ordinary.
Well, we're singing the praises of Waukee, Iowa, where the property values are so good. The schools are being requested these days. The thoroughfares, the convenience, it's all good when you live in Waukee, Iowa. Sachi Kalra from Iowa Realty is here to talk about destination homes. Always a pleasure.
Thanks, Mike.
Good to see you again. Our builder is DJ Shad, who has got lots of experience, and I want to talk about his hands-on type of experience because I think buyers relate to that. This guy's been there, he's had the hammer in his hand.
Absolutely. So it's DJ and Jamie Myers. Their services is just, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, they meet the buyer, they go through them, and very detailed. This ranch that I'm at today, from 1 to 3, is a 3,300 square foot, 10-foot ceilings on the main, walkout lower level, has a wet bar, 3 bedrooms on top, 2 bedrooms in the lower level.
It occurs to me that this is going to feel like a custom home. And of course, they do a lot of custom homes.
They do.
But this is obviously a market home for sale today. And it might be the sweetest spot in the neighborhood, too.
It is. We have this home backing into a pond, so very nice covered deck overlooking the pond. We have 3 additional other lots where we can do other custom build in the range of 400 to 500. This is a great upcoming neighborhood, close to shops, close to IMAX Theater, close to new high school, close to elementary school. Just a great spot to be at.
Those are some of the amenities that you can enjoy when you live in Waukee. And this pond, of course, is going to be much more beautiful here in just a couple of weeks when we get to spring. We're only a month away.
And supposedly this home is supposed to have a fountain right in the back.
Nice.
So that'll be nice when you're watching it from the deck.
So nuts and bolts, you mentioned 3,300 square feet roughly, total of 5 bedrooms, big 3-car garage, just quality features everywhere you look. And you can see some of DJ's influence with the finish work.
Absolutely. And with all the staging, you can just really place your own furniture when you come through this. You can just really see how your family is going to fit into this house.
Exactly.
Shows very well.
And our price point here?
It's $464, $490.
All right.
And then we have King's Landing, and you see this 2-story that we have going up there. We actually have two stories. This one is at $519, $990. The other one is at $489, $990. We also have another lot where we have a proposed ranch. One of these homes back into a pond. Actually, both these plans are phenomenal. I mean, buyer can come and do the selections.
Yeah, and those that view of that pond is going to be pretty too in a couple of weeks here. So a couple framed in King's Landing, which is technically West Des Moines. You can almost hit a 7-iron to 2 or 3 neighborhoods there. Destination Homes, our builder, some guys with decades of experience, really know how to build a quality home. And the price point, again, on the ranch we saw at Springcrest, $464, $490. And you can see it up close and personal with Sachi this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see you. I want to mention Midland Title and Escrow. They are the largest full-service escrow and settlement company in the state of Iowa with lots of financial stability and expertise and unparalleled service. Remember the name, Midland Title and Escrow. And coming up, Aaron Moon from Iowa Realty will be here. We have a Waukee neighborhood to investigate for Hubble Homes. Stay with us.
Visit iowarealty.com and have instant access to 23,000 available listings. Iowa Realty is #1 in Iowa.
Glen Village in Waukee may be the best example of a Hubble community in the metro. And Aaron Moon from Iowa Realty is here to talk about Glen Village and Hubble. Great to see you.
Good to see you, Mike.
When it's a Hubble community, the location is good. All the amenities that families are looking for their lifestyle are kind of in place. And Glen Village really brings that into focus here.
It does. It's a great family community, but it's also a great community for empty nesters as well.
Yeah, I think we've kicked that around before going on the air. Very broad market at Glen Village, but you have the park nearby, you've got schools walkable for a lot of residents, and this is about a 10-year-old community now with conservation element, clubhouse, a couple of pools. It's amazing.
It is, yeah. The walking trails, bike trails, all the amenities you really need are right there. It's a very unique community for the Des Moines metro area.
Each week we know we have viewers new to the metro who maybe not familiar with Waukee or Hubble Homes for that matter. Iowa's largest builder. Talk about their resume a little bit, Aaron, and what they bring to the table. It's just pretty impressive.
It is. Hubbell's been actually building in the Des Moines Metro for 160 years. This community itself is it's really unique. I have people from out of state that come in and say, this is really the only community like this in the Metro.
Right.
They've seen it in other areas, but really just a great community.
Well, let's go out to Lynn Village, Waukee, and find out what's out there. We have a terrific ranch here that you're going to tell me about, and then we'll get into some details about other inventory. Talk about this ranch.
This is Hubbell Homes Glenview Ranch. It's 2,800 square feet of finish, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. It is a walkout, and it has an amazing view off the covered deck. Right now we're taking a look at the kitchen area with the quartz counters, GE gas range, Slate appliances there. We have the Kohler fixtures and sink as well.
You're going to see a lot of brand names with Hubbell, that's for sure. In-house warranties that not every builder is going to give you, a dry basement guarantee, a couple of design studios, and buying power, I think, is a big factor too, Aaron. They're so financially stable that they get that price where it needs to be.
Yeah, great pricing on the homes, and a lot of bang for your buck on these homes.
So 4 bedrooms here, 3 baths, about 2,800 square feet roughly in this ranch. Quality everywhere you look, lower levels finished. What's the price tag?
$459.9 for this one.
Okay.
One unique feature on this, it does have an organized living storage package, which is throughout the home and even in the garage too, which is a nice feature.
I should mention Waukee, with those terrific schools being requested these days, property values second to none. And Aaron Moon will be there this afternoon from 1 to 4 to give you a tour of this nice ranch. 5 other homes ready to go, a couple of others soon to be finished, home sites as well. But we're really in the kind of the final chapter of Glen Village, and when you come out and see Aaron, you'll see why this neighborhood has been so popular over the last decade. Ask about a bonus closing time to make it even sweeter. Aaron, thank you for being with me.
Thank you, Mike.
Tell everybody hey. And we defy you to ask a question of this guy that he can't answer. He's one of the real young, dynamic pros with our company, Iowa Realty. Tell us about it. Hashtag Iowa Realty, and that's our show. Hope you can join us every Sunday at 10 here on Local 5 or at iowarealty.com. We'll take next week off for the Variety Club Telethon and see you the week after. Mike Pace till then. Have a great couple of weeks.
Feel the difference the moment you step in the door. The ambiance, authentic, eclectic, compelling. We love the mix. Timeless designs from formal to funky. At The Elements, we want your space to feel like you. Our design team can help you choose a fabric, find the perfect sofa, or transform your entire home. Ask about our risk-free house call service. Visit elementsbyksorby.com in Storm Lake and in the district at Prairie Trail in Ankeny. We're anything but ordinary.